And you're on Candid Camera.
Cool.
So if you go back to Facebook and if you search for Groovy, it should come up.
The Groovy blog.
But we want the Groovy app.
This one here?
I don't think that's the app, actually.
No.
No, that's the fan page. In which case, let's do, if you go up to the URL bar and just type in apps, APPS.
How about if I do this instead?
Hey, cool. I knew you knew about Facebook.
So I'll have to install the app.
Yeah.
And what am I saying yes to when I do install the app? I'm not saying yes to anything right now.
Oh, you should have done.
Yeah.
So I guess
There
there must
should
have
be
been a cookie or something, which...
Okay, there should be some kind of privacy.
Yeah, there is. It's a shame you missed that, because that's quite an important stumbling block.
Yeah. Okay, so what am I supposed to do now?
Not telling you. You have a thing. I mean, what's in your mind? Confusion, yeah?
Yeah. See, there's no, there should be some kind of welcome page that says like, oh, this is groovy and you can do this and that, and then ask all your friends to join and stuff. But I like Inception, so I can see Inception here, but this is just a trailer, teaser.
That's right, it's just a trailer.
So what am I supposed to do with this? I could like it, or like I should be able to. If groovy basically is to want to share an experience with other users, should be able to share some kind of information that says to the other users that I want to attend this movie, I want to see this movie. Could somebody please come with me, or whatnot? Or can somebody rate this movie for me so I know
what I'm good.
Yeah, what I'm going into. One of my friends actually fell asleep during this movie. So
do you want to write that as a comment?
No, but he would probably say, yeah, this movie sucks. And I have some other friends who would say, okay, this movie is not quite as good as the first Matrix, but close. And that the thing is with peer recommendation is that both positive and negative comments are as equal value. If you have, but you kind of want to strive at having more positive than negative.
But then as a user, if you had like your mate that fell asleep, you didn't say therefore I'm not going to see the film, because you have information about your friend.
Yeah, but
like he's an insomniac or something.
Yeah, but let's say I could share this. Well, I can like it, but let's say I could share it on my news feed, which goes out to my friends, and it says, I want to go see Inception. Can somebody join me? Because I don't want to go alone. Or can somebody rate it and tell me if I should see it and where I should see it? Because some movies are in 3Ds and some theaters across Denmark doesn't show the movie in 3D, or they have some kind of older 3D technology than other.
What doesn't work as well.
Yeah.
So you'd be interesting to have a rating of the theatre as well as of the film.
Yeah, of course. Because let's say I went to like the Falconer movie theater, I guess it's called. They might have not as good as a movie projector as in Fisketorp, as in Cinemax in Fisketorp.
Yeah.
So
that's interesting, because no one's mentioned that, but that's an interesting point.
Because this movie costs like 80 kroner to go and see, and some 3D films cost up at 120 for a ticket. So
right.
If you're going for a target audience between 15 and 25,
that's a significant sum of money.
Yeah. And they would like to know, offer transparency to the user, like who has the best technology. And peer recommendation is king, so why not have other users tell them their experience as in technology as well.
Okay.
Might have gone and see it twice because they didn't quite get it the first time.
And you got one dimension the first time.
Yeah. But if you have someone who went to see it twice in your network and said that, oh, I seen it in Viborg, good sound but shit quality, then I went to see it in Cinemax. Good quality, not quite as good sound.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's interesting. So you'd probably quite like to be able to ask people their opinion.
Exactly.
So not just liking it and leaving a comment, but actually initiating a conversation.
You have to think it as Facebook as a social network where
Mm.
social media
Mm.
is, and social medium is a user, because it's when you have like 300 friends
Yeah.
and you post something, it goes to their newsfeed as well. So then you become a media.
You become a proponent of that trailer, in effect.
Yeah. So you have to think it as being, how do I get my users to be as much social as possible?
Yes.
And I could tweet this as well. Twitter is not that big in Denmark.
Mm.
You'd only have like 1,500 active users each month.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
but about 20,000. Well, there's this, different sources say that overskrift.dk says that there is about 20,000, more than 20,000 Danish users, and some other bloke at SMM blog, social media marketing blog, he says there's about 200,000 Danish users. So that's quite a leap.
And who do you think is more credible?
I would say overskrift.dk is more credible because they have some empiric surveys to back it up.
Okay. All right. So what we're seeing here is you could have played that trailer, and then you could, at the moment, you could just like it, or you could make a comment. And I guess your comment could be, does anyone think this is any good?
Yeah. And another thing I would like to say is, okay, Inception. I've had a few beers with my mates the other day, and we spoke about seeing Inception, and then I stumbled upon this Groovy app, and then I could say like, let's post a feed on these two users' walls to say, okay, here's the trailer, let's go see it. It says that there's good quality in these theaters and stuff. So
you'd actually be quite comfortable proactively inviting people to come and see this film with you.
Exactly.
Do you think many people would be like that?
Well, most people.
Is it always you
The
who
only
does that?
two examples I would say is I actually spoke with my mates about seeing this movie. So this could be like, let's go and see it here tonight at this cost and stuff. And you have the whole city, Sex in the City, where loads of girls went and see it. And they went to see it twice, maybe even 4 times.
It's a complicated film for a lot of girls to grasp, I think.
Yeah, and it's quite well written as well. Gotta love the actress. No, but they would have said, "Wow, let's go see it," and like share it with 7 other friends and say, "Okay."
So that became a sort of movie you'd see with a group of friends.
Yeah, but still, you have quite a huge competitors like in YouTube and other video sharing sites, because they offer basically the same thing, but not to post it directly on other people's walls.
I think the thing we're seeing with YouTube is that you can see the comments of lots of people about a movie, but they're not your friends.
No, but still you have this share button on YouTube.
Yeah.
Let's go to YouTube and see. This is just a random video, just to show what I mean. Oh, you can actually donate now. Cool. But you have like a share button here, where you can share it to different sites, like to Facebook,
And clearly to Facebook
and Twitter, MySpace, whatever. But it doesn't have it doesn't allow you to share it directly with other friends. So that could be what.
So you'd like a targeted thing.
Yeah.
That share it just with James.
But that could be what Groovy
offers.
Yeah. Like a differentiation, whatever.
Okay, well look, Groovy will do a little bit more than what you've seen. So if I could sort of direct your attention back to the Groovy app. So let's just imagine, let's put you in the position that you've watched this trailer and you've taken the decision that you would like to see this film. Now this next button is actually your next step. What do you think your next step would be?
But it would be, it's good to have some kind of call to action. That's basically what we just spoke about. Right?
Yeah.
But
Because we don't have a call to action yet.
no, but this
And we're not sure
basically,
what it should be.
no, but this basically is like a call to action. I want to invite my friends to come to see this movie
Yeah.
or this film. Um, but can I suggest some friends?
Yeah.
No. Well, it should like show. It should show me all my friends with like who's called Jacob.
Mhm.
It should show me like when you search for something up in the up here.
Oh, this is just a form. It's this is a user interaction form. It's not part of our application.
Okay.
Yeah, you see what would be confusing. And really, the question is, well, what do you want to do? What do you feel comfortable doing next? And so I'm giving you 4 options, and maybe one of those is a good one for you, or maybe 2,
But
and maybe
there's-
none.
Yeah, but if I would like to invite my friends to come see this movie, then there's no invite button where I can like say these 2 or these 10 people I would like to
Sure.
invite.
But the next step for you does feel like inviting them, rather than, for example, seeing where it's playing.
But it could be a bit of both.
Could be a bit of both. All right. Could you just make that comment there, to that effect? Because then that goes into our another bit of magic, and helps us decide what to build next week. Thanks, Michael. Or me.
And I love the Max.
Right, so that's your comment about this specific film. Yeah, okay.
But I'd like to put this on my wall. That's basically the same option you have on YouTube.
Yeah.
I want to see what my friends liked. Yeah, but that should be like a different tab over here.
Yeah, so we're still slightly cross purposes, Mikkel.
Yeah.
Like,
I want to see it.
whichever of these gets the most votes
Mhm.
across all the people we ask, that will be the
Okay.
next button that we build, or the next feature that we build, essentially.
Okay.
How did you feel when you came to this page and you clicked on one of these players?
Mhm.
How did you feel about the page reloading before you watched the video? Did that interrupt your thought process or not matter?
No, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Cool.
What browser am I using?
I think that's Chrome.
Okay.
So can I ask you a few questions just generally about your film viewing habits?
Mhm.
Okay. And we can stop, let's just stop recording until that because it'll run out of space, I think.